If you're interested in building hyper-personalized digital products, increasing your customer satisfaction and attracting plenty of new customers and their deposits to boost your lending activities, then this demo is right for you. I'm Alexandra from Mostly AI, the global leading synthetic data platform. And today I'm going to share how one of our clients, the Central European bank Erste Group, developed an awesome digital banking platform that soon became the most downloaded and top-rated mobile application in Europe, all thanks to synthetic data. So, what did Erste Group set out to do? They wanted to build a digital banking platform that would make banking easy for their customers and as fun to use as any social media platform, but with utmost privacy and security standards. They wanted to make something revolutionary that would set them up for success for the next decades. So of course, this platform had to be highly personalized to deliver outstanding digital customer experiences. Because when it comes to digital banking products, we all know that modern consumers expect the same level of personalization that they grew accustomed to on platforms like Amazon and Netflix. They want a digital banking app that truly understands their individual spending behavior and proactively helps them to stay on top of all their payments, to save for the big dream wedding, for the next vacation, for retirement, and that gives them near instant access to credit whenever they need it. But making this level of personalization happen is impossible without access to granular level behavioral customer data. Let me repeat this. Making this level of personalization happen is impossible without access to granular level behavioral customer data. But here's the problem. In most banks, customer data is locked away, hidden in silos and terribly hard to access. And sure, these high levels of data protection make sense because you're required to do this by CCPA, GDPR, and other legislation. And banking has also always been a business of trust. And there's simply nothing more sensitive than financial transaction information. So your customers expect you to protect their privacy. And naturally, banks do a tremendous job with data protection and putting wall-ups around their customer data. And that was exactly the challenge Erste Group faced. They wanted to have all the necessary data to get a 360-degree view of their customer data, the onboarding information, the financial transactions, everything that would help them to make this project become a reality. But using production data clearly was no option due to privacy and security concerns. Instead, they tried to make do with dummy data and traditionally anonymized data, but quickly realized that they lacked the quality and were nowhere near as realistic and representative enough to make this project become a reality. So this was exactly when their visionary chief platform officer turned towards Mostly AI and our AI-powered synthetic data platform. So you now might ask yourself, what is synthetic data and how did it help Erste Group with the struggle of not being able to access production data? Synthetic data is not fake data, but it's artificial data that's generated based on your production data. It's 100% anonymous, privacy safe, and exempt from CCPA and GDPR. Yet it's shockingly realistic and truly representative to your production data. So to sum it up, it's data that's as useful and as accurate as your production data, but that's free to use and exempt from any privacy regulation. And today, I'm happy to show you how Erste Group transformed millions of the financial transactions into synthetic transactions that were equally useful yet completely privacy safe with our synthetic data platform. It's a super simple process. You just select the data source that you would like to synthesize. In this case, we'll get the digital banking transactions, and then you click on Proceed. Now you select how much data you want to generate. It's your choice. Equal amount, 10% more, 200% more, whatever you do, it will be statistically representative to your real customer base. Today, let's take 1 million customers. Then you select the data destination, where the synthetic data should be stored once it's generated. And once you have done this, you launch the job. Once it's ready, you will be presented with a quality assurance report that shows you how accurate your data is and that also gives you the confidence that it passed the strictest privacy tests. Now it's free to use. And when I say free to use, I mean free to use. Synthetic data is completely out of scope of any privacy regulation. So you see, it's a super easy process. And of course, everything you just saw can be fully automated with our API. So what was the result for Erste Group? What did synthetic data help them to achieve? First, they got access to a synthetic privacy-safe version of the production data to build their highly personalized mobile application. Second, synthetic data freed them up of the lengthy bureaucracy of data access requests and significantly sped up the project and its time to market. And lastly, and most importantly, it contributed to making the app the tremendous success it is today, with millions of downloads and top user ratings. So you won't be surprised to hear that this very positively impacted customer satisfaction and attracted plenty of new customers and deposits. But this was just one example of what you can do with synthetic data. There are many more exciting business cases that we've realized, like the Fortune 100 bank that saves millions each year on fintech collaborations and vendor validation because synthetic data makes data sharing a breeze, or the large international payment network that uses synthetic data for AI training and fraud detection. And you can even use synthetic data to get insights that go beyond your production data because you can generate an unlimited amount of it. So you can even use it for scenario planning and getting precise answers to questions like, how would an increase in 10% of your customer base impact your total deposits and your capital requirements for your lending activities? So as I mentioned, plenty of exciting things that you can do with synthetic data. If you want to learn more, just visit us at our booth or go to our website on www.mostly.ai.